It's been quite a ride, but today marks the end of our journey through Elden Ring. But before we get into that, you guys know me, of course, we have a recap. So I'll pass it off to mid-editing me as usual to fill you guys in on what you missed. And here we are, the final recap section for the series. You know, I'm gonna miss making these recap sections. This has actually been pretty fun. I've been dabbling, trying a new style with it, and I like how these have turned out. But anyways, I finally had my face off with Godfrey, and I'ma just roll not only the initial cutscene when you first walk in, but I'll also let you guys see like the midway second phase cutscene. It is just insane.
It's been a long while, Morgoth. Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured, the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
But yeah, this boss wasn't that bad. I mean, I got stuck on it for a little bit, and by stuck on it, I mean I died like 2 or 3 times, and then after that I steamrolled him in sub 2 minutes. Sure, I used Summon Ashes, but once again, I feel like it was a little overblown, because even at the points when my Summon Ashes did die, and I was just 1v1 with him, even in the second phase, it really wasn't that bad of a boss. I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe just like all the people that complain about the latter half of the game, either A, they weren't leveled enough themselves, B, they didn't level their weapons enough, or C, maybe this is just their first Souls game, in which case I could understand, because up to this point the game definitely wasn't as hard. It doesn't really become a true Souls game in terms of difficulty until the end. At least I don't think it does. I really didn't get stuck on any bosses for that long outside of like maybe Renala until I got to the end of the game, and even then I wasn't really getting stuck on them. It was just like, okay, I'm learning their moves, but nothing more than maybe like an hour or 2 to get through them at most. And yeah, that was my fight with Godfrey. Back to the video. That out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, I won't lie, I was already in this arena before. However, basically what happened was, I went into this arena, and I accidentally skipped the cutscene because my screen went all black or whatever, and I didn't realize that it was a cutscene I was starting. So I was sitting there trying to click the button, and then next thing you know, it said I skipped the cutscene, and I saw Radagon pop up. I was like, no, I wanted that to be like a raw thing or whatever, so I let him kill me. So yes, I've seen the boss already, but I did not see the cutscene, so we'll get to at least react to that together. Honestly, I wonder if this boss gives me too much trouble, I may indulge in jolly cooperation for the very first time in my Souls career. So if it gets bad enough, I don't have a problem doing this. Fire Giant, just that has me at the end of my rope right now. I am ready to see the credits. That being said, let's touch the golden light. Oh my god. Let's see what happens. This time I won't be an idiot. I won't sit there spamming the pause button just because the screen goes white for a bit too long. I still can't believe I did that. Yeah, it was like right here. I was like, wait, is this supposed to happen? And I started clicking the button like, wait, can I look at my inventory? And then I realized that I skipped it. Okay. So I take it that's Radagon up there. I did see him. His boss design is really cool. I know there's a second phase, there's like an Elden beast, but I don't even know what he looks like yet. Or what it looks like. Oh, man. See, obviously when he's swinging, you don't get a good look at him, but like, wow, he's like falling apart almost. Dude, I just got chills. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so badass. Like the inside of like his head and his arm like lighting up. Oh, that is so badass. Phew. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm getting so many chills right now. Oh, he looks like such a badass. Alright, I don't really have a strategy for this guy. He looks deadly. Guard shield, take aggro. I'm gonna Lion Claw. I don't even know. As you guys saw from the recap, I've been using Lion's Claw like a lot more. It's actually a really good Ash of War. It's actually been helping me quite a lot, so I think I'm gonna utilize that during this fight. Trying to get a feel for his moveset. I heard he can be staggered easily, so maybe if I get enough of these... Oh, man, look at that damage! Oh, I love Lion's Claw. I also went ahead and reallocated my flask, so instead of just having one in Cerulean Tears and the rest in Crimson Tears, I actually have two in Cerulean Tears and the rest in Crimson Tears now. I just felt like it was fitting because since I've been using Lion's Claw so much, like, it really does do a lot of damage, and I want to start using it more. This MF just teleported. Okay, no, you know what? That teleport move, that's gonna get a little annoying. I've also heard that every single time that I die, even if it's on Elden Beast, I have to refight Radagon, which I'm not gonna lie, that kinda sucks because if you think about it, well, sure, I'm sure this is gonna be one of those situations where it's not actually a different boss and this guy just becomes the Elden Beast. For me personally, it still just sucks because it's like, dude, it's a different name, it's a different health bar, come on. But it's... Fuck, I'm awful at this game. But at the same time, I mean, it is what it is. It is the end of, you know, Elden Ring, like a game that's basically just like built off of its difficulty, so I can take it. At least I hope so. Oh my god. If this turns into a Soul Ascender thing where I'm stuck here for like 12 hours... Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. I'm really determined to get this guy on my own, but oh my gosh, man. I don't feel like being stuck on some BS for like longer than I have to. I'm not saying the boss necessarily is BS, but like, I've heard how difficult this final boss can be, so I don't know. I'm doing whatever I need to win at this point. I think I'll just save my Cerulean Tears, maybe. I'll try to just get him to stay aggro on them, and then I'll just jump attack him to death, and I'll save the Cerulean Tears for when we fight Elden Beast, and maybe I'll try to Lion Claw that motherfucker to death. Ow, fuck, man, I hate that ground attack that he does. It is such a... He's gonna do it again. Holy shit. I know you're the final boss, bud, but holy shit, chill out, huh? Oh my god. Oh, this guy ain't messing around. I can't even get to Elden Beast. Man, I just... Oh god. Maybe this dude has some weaknesses too. Maybe I could put on, like... fire? I think I'm just playing stupid. Like, I'm being really aggressive for, like, no reason. I think I just need to, like, back off and actually try to learn his moves before getting too pissed off at him. Why? Like... Okay. It can't just be me. Does this happen to anybody? How many times? If you're wondering why I'm so mad, it's because that has happened so many times throughout the series now, it will just always disconnect. Is there something wrong with their servers? I don't get it because this doesn't happen in any other game. It hasn't happened in Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne. It happens in no other game. It's just Elden Ring. And it sucks. They don't even give you like a logout option. Like you have to like set the thing to start and offline and then restart the game. It's just... I know it's a small thing, but I shouldn't have to do all that. I just want to click log out, you know? Oh, it wouldn't be a proper Elden Ring series finale if everything didn't go wrong, am I right? I know there ain't no way it just respawned me at the Fog Wall with 4 Crimson Tear flasks, 1 Cerulean Tears flasks, missing FP and HP, and expected me to go back in. There's no way. Crazy, man. Like, if you look at all my... I'm level 129, 68 strength with an 8 scaling greatsword that is completely maxed out, and I don't know. I guess I had my expectations a little too out of check. I was expecting to come in here with all these freaking crazy stats and completely melt everybody, but if I wanted that, I'd have to go back to the bird farm and farm up to, like, I don't know, maybe 80 strength. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Could also get larval tears, maybe take some out of endurance, which I don't know if that's actually a smart idea, but maybe dexterity as well. I put some in there that I necessarily don't need. I could take, like, maybe 1 or 2 out of vigor. And again, never mind. No, Lord knows I need all the vigor I can get, so forget that idea. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Fuck, this boss sucks. Why am I so trash at these games? How did I even get here? It is so weird. I did so well with Malekith, Foreskin Duo, Godfrey. I mean, you guys saw in the clip, I got Godfrey in sub 2 minutes and completely demolished him, but holy fuck, I was not ready for this. You know what? Jolly cooperation. Is there anybody online? I'm not quite sure how this works. Do I just turn it on and wait and see if anybody joins? How come some of these are circled with blue and some of them are not? There's a gold summon sign. Moon presence. Who is this? I don't even know. I used the thing and I guess now it's gonna spawn him in? I don't know. I don't even know what I just used. It was an item in my thing. There's other players too? How many people can I summon? Can I summon multiple? Is that a bad idea? Hold on. Can I summon multiple? How many people can we get in here? Are these people? Oh my god, it's people! I did it! Whee! Okay, let's go. Let's go crush this boss. Oh my god, I'm so excited now. Okay, you know what? Oh my god, dude. There's no way. What if we can actually get him this time? Hopefully this player's good. I mean, if he's waiting outside of the boss arena, then I'm assuming yes. I feel like only good players are the ones that are willing to do stuff like this. Okay, so I cannot use Summon Ashes in co-op, but that is okay. So, I'm not really sure what the goal is here. Oh, I see. Okay, so he's like, he's doing the magic thing. Oh, but I'm getting demolished. Oh, but so is he. Oh, no. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Okay, we're getting demolished already, but that's okay. We're words. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go! Shit! I'll try to draw aggro. Shit. I feel bad. I don't want to waste this guy's time, so I'm trying not to die. I'm trying to get good right now. I'm going through all my flasks too. This is not a good sign. Come on, guy, don't die. I'm trying to be a good player. I'm trying to be nice and help draw aggro so then he can do what he needs to do because I know he's a ranged like mage player, obviously. Oh shit, that was a clean dodge. Come on, dude. Please, can you please finish the job? I have 3 flasks. This is not good. We need to get to Elden Beast now. I don't even know what I'm gonna get. What do I do when I get to Elden Beast? I haven't fought him before. Okay. Okay. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I have 2 flasks. My heart is pounding so hard. Woo. This is rough. Hopefully he stays loyal and we can, like, keep summoning him if we fail. Oh my gosh. Okay, I haven't seen this cutscene yet. Dude, my heart is pounding so hard. I hope we can get this. I hope we can get this. I am so determined. Elden Beast has 2,000 or 23,000 HP. I do about 1k per hit. That takes 23 hits from me and about, like, 16 from him, because he does 1.5k per hit. So, we'll see. It depends. I don't know how to dodge Elden Beast moves, obviously, because I've never fought it before. Like, I don't know what to expect here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me. What is this thing? This is like space galaxies. I'm fighting atoms. Existence. Okay, at this point, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna assume it's gonna do some bullshit attack right off the rip because that's what all these big final bosses do. Yes. Big fire breathing attack. Okay, like I said, I don't really know what to expect here, so I'm hoping for the best. I'm not really sure if summoning other players causes the boss to have inflated health. If it does, that kind of sucks, but I'll do what I can. Oh shit, I don't even know what's happening right now. Okay, there's a lot happening on my screen. Moon presence. I'm having trouble keeping track of like what its head is, what it's doing. Oh god, it's like flying through the air. Holy shit. What are you gonna do? I'm having a hard time keeping track of him. My lock-on just, like, stopped locking. Okay, he's over there. No! Did you just die? Am I alone? Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm alone. Oh, shit. Just me and you, bud. Come on. Hit me with what you got, ho. Come on, man. Oh, fuck, this guy hurts. not giving up. I'm not giving up. Jin? Please save me. Not exactly sure where, Moon Presence went, but hopefully you're as good as him. He did pretty good. Alright, buddy. Let's get this shit done. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. At this point, I turned off the face cam and I had officially lost hope. I did not know if I was actually going to beat the Elden Beast. I tried, but I died time and time and time again. And there was just, I wasn't having any luck. Until I met this one guy. I have no idea what their character's name was, but it was one legendary battle. As I was in the grasp of Elden Beast, I looked down at my summon, he looked up at me, he charged for Elden Beast, and he did what he had to do. But unfortunately, it was too late. Even though Elden Beast was definitely killed, we heard the sound, the health bar disappeared, none of that mattered. The victory achieved screen did not pop up, therefore, it did not count. I decided not to give up. I decided to go again. It didn't go that well. There was one summon right at the end of the night. It was my last attempt. If it wasn't for this, I was about to get off. I was willing to do whatever I had to do in order to win. The way I saw it, I already had my victory. I already beat Elden Beast. The series should have already been over at that point, and I didn't care how OP they were. I already had my victory. The fact that I still had to fight Elden Beast at this point was just a bonus. And that's when I saw the summon of a lovely person named Let Me Solo Them. So at this point, I was like, okay, I had my victory. I know for a fact in my heart that I did beat Elden Beast, and the game cheated me of that victory. I will let you solo them. And that is what I did. I sat back and I watched as he completely demolished Radagon, pulling off moves and dodges and utilizing iframes in a way that I've never seen possible, in a way that inspired me to actually want to go through the entire game again just to try to get to that level of skill. And then we got to the Elden Beast. And no, there's no twist here. He completely demolished the Elden Beast. But I had this moment right at the end. I was seeing the health bar get lower and lower, and even though in my heart I knew that I had technically beaten Elden Beast before, I was never the one to deliver the killing blow. So in that very moment, I was like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth risking the win just to get the final blow? And I decided, of course it is. This is my series. We have spent 16 episodes trying to get here. This is everything that we've worked for. Even though I had my victory before, I never officially delivered the killing blow. So that is what I went to do. I stared Elden Beast dead in the eyes as my summon was completely demolishing his health bar, and I knew what I had to do. I grabbed my sword, I two-handed it, and immediately I locked onto Elden Beast and started charging at him, running faster than I ever knew possible, hundreds of feet per second. And as soon as I got up to him and I had my sword ready, he delivered an AoE attack that I was not ready for. I was down. I thought I was done. It hit me 3 times in a row. My health bar was the lowest it had been throughout that fight. I thought the run was over. I thought my cockiness and greediness got to me. I saw Elden Beast winding back, getting ready to do another attack. And in that moment, I knew if I didn't strike then, I would never get the chance. In one last-ditch effort to redeem myself and get the final killing blow to properly and successfully close out this series with my ego still intact, I drew back the greatsword, and I did what I had to do. With that, a god had been slain. I looked at my summon in the eyes. Let me solo them. If you're watching this video, not only did you save a series, not only did you make this series finale possible, but you saved my sanity, and I love you. I am eternally grateful. He bowed and did his emotes. I looked at him and teabagged, maybe jumped a few times, because even though I beat the game, I still have no idea how to actually emote in the game. And after everything I had just been through, throughout the whole journey, throughout this episode alone, This was my pure reaction. Wow. We're actually here. I literally don't even know what to say. We're here at the ending, and I'm not ready for it. I'm having this realization. I don't want this to end. Okay. Well, we're here at the end. Ooh, man, I'm trying not to get emotional right now. So we have the Lost Grace sign. Can I rest here, or will this trigger an ending? Praise the order. No sadness ahead. Wait, I'm so confused. What? Is there like 2 different endings here? Who is this? First off, well done, and then praise the Elden Ring. Touch fractured America. So I can either... But what's the difference in the endings? I can either touch the America, or if I touch the Site of Grace. Well, I know Souls games don't necessarily work around canonical endings, but we did spawn in facing this. What's the implications? Gosh, I'm thinking about this too much. Look, in the other Souls games, touching the bonfire or the bonfire equivalent was a bad thing. Continuing the Age of Fire or whatever, it's just I've always been against the idea of that. I don't know if it's a similar thing here, but we'll go against the order. Before we go in for this ending, I wanted to say something really quick. This game has been weird for me. Dark Souls 1, I felt it on an emotional and spiritual level. Dark Souls 2, it was more just me coming to grips with the game, and it didn't really connect with me on that deep soul level. When I beat Dark Souls 1, I bawled like a baby because it came in my life at a time when I needed it the most. I was like the saddest I had been in a while. I was like really down and depressed with myself. And the subliminal messages that Dark Souls 1 gave me was just something I really needed at the time. Dark Souls 2, I didn't really get that. It was just one of those things, again, I wasn't loving the game too much, but by the end, I finally loved it, and it was just me coming to grips with the game. And then Dark Souls 3, that was just pure emotion because of how much my channel blew up. And at this point with Elden Ring, I haven't had that deep spiritual connection with the game. However, by the end, I started to get it. After Fire Giant, and once I got to, like, the Crumbling Farm Azula, it finally started to connect with me on that level. Once I got to the harder bosses, I was fighting Godskin Duo and like Malekith, and the intensity was going up, and I was like getting more sucked into the lore of the characters. And after Melina's sacrifice, rest in peace. It's really started to connect with me, and like Up to this point, I would have said this is one of my, it's still a good game, but I definitely would still put it below Dark Souls 1. And even at this point, as we're about to beat the game, I would say it still ranks below Dark Souls 1 for me personally, but does it surpass Dark Souls 3 for me? I don't know. Let's just get to the ending. The ending says it all. Sorry for like stretching this speech out, but like it's the end of a series. This series means a lot to me, and I'll explain even more after this. So, mend the Elden Ring. Is that what I want? Then I'll be Elden Lord, right? I guess. Is that it?
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture.
Oh shit. An age of fracture. Fuck yeah. I don't know. I always leave these endings very raw and like don't do the edits because I always want my like pure emotions to be there. That's the thing with this game. What do I say about this game? It's I guess I'll give a mini review of the game here. So everything that everybody said about like the latter half being the worst part of the game, I can't agree with that. And you want to know why? I didn't really like the first 3 quarters of the game. I didn't. I loved the last quarter though. Once I got to Godskin Duo, the part that everybody hates, the last part that everybody hates, that's the part that I loved. That felt like Souls to me. Everything up to that, not so much. And I know it's my fault for utilizing a lot of things in the game. Getting overpowered early, the summon ashes, etc. But even if I wouldn't have used that, it's just, I don't know. But once I finally got up to that last quarter of the game, summon ashes or not, it just felt right. I finally got that Soul's Edge scratched. And I fell in love with it. And now that I know what awaits me at the end of this game, it makes me very excited to start not only a new save, but also do New Game Plus runs. And it also makes me excited to see what will be coming in the DLC, because obviously From Software always steps their game up in the DLC department? Is that the word? I can't English right now. The half Asian side of me is taking over. I'm forgetting all my English skills. Yeah, I'm very excited for the DLC now. If it's anything like the last quarter of this game, I'm gonna absolutely love it. Again, though, it's just I'm a weird gamer, I guess. You know, the open-endedness and the freedom of the game, I definitely loved. It's just, I don't know. I like having that like concise adventure, like Dark Souls 1. You venture through it. You go from the Undead Asylum to the Shrine to Undeadburg, and you know, it's just like it's this path up to the end to when you kill Gwyn. Same thing with the other Dark Souls games. I mean, Dark Souls 2 a little bit less, but it still had that. Dark Souls 3 especially, that one was pretty linear, straight to the end. But Elden Ring, I don't know. I guess I'm just a weird gamer where I like a story to follow, I guess. And with this, it was like, since it was so open-ended, it was kind of hard to follow with where I was exactly at in the game. Because even if a big plot point didn't happen, that didn't necessarily mean I was going to be able to know what was going to happen. Because who knew how much exploring I was going to have to do to get leveled up enough in order to see what happens next, you know what I mean? Especially like by the time I got to Fire Giant. And I know if I would have explored like every inch of the game and done every single quest I could have got there, but the fact that I'm doing a YouTube series on it on a daily basis, it wasn't going to happen realistically. And again, none of that is a knock on the game. I love this game for what it is. I absolutely love this game to death. Would I give it a 10 out of 10? No. No, I could not. Maybe an 8. 8? No, 8's not fair. 9 out of 10. I would give this game a 9 out of 10, and the only reason I'm knocking it down that point is just because, even though it was definitely partially my fault for abusing some of the things of the game, it just, even without that stuff, it still kind of lacks that, like, that Souls feel, you know what I mean, for the first bit of the game. But that's just my opinions on it. If you guys hate me for saying that, it is what it is. We all have our own opinions, our own thoughts on stuff. That's just what I got from the game. But also remember, I abused the most broken builds. I was using a two-handed strength build with like a max greatsword and like 80 strength by the end of the game, so the build could have something to do with that too, with it lacking that Souls feel. Who knows? If I would have went into this with like Dex, or if I purposely would have stayed under-leveled, who knew? Maybe I would have got that classic Souls feel, but I'll never know. I'll have to just go through a new game plus, and if I do change my opinion and I do end up like loving the first bit of the game even more, I'll let you guys know. And if I do change my score to an all-out 10 out of 10, which I probably wouldn't. I might change it up to like a 9.5 out of 10 if I end up really loving it, but we'll have to see. All I can really say at this point is thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the series. Started the series at like what, maybe 5? No, that's a lie. I think we started at like maybe 600, 700. If you look at the sub count now, we're like approaching 1.2 subs. Dude, this series has been going for like 2 weeks. We have doubled my sub growth, or we have doubled my total sub number by like, well, double in 2 weeks. That is insane. And the views, we average 2K per night. Like, I can't even understand it. I feel like I'm as bland as white toast. Yet, you guys have been watching me and being like so supportive and giving me so much love on the videos, and I cannot even express how much that means to me. There's obviously a lot more new faces on the channel, and you guys obviously don't know my backstory. We're not going to go into all of that right now, but all I'm going to say is YouTube has been my dream since I was a little kid. And I've been at this for 2.5 years straight of daily uploads, and I've never missed a day in that 2.5 year span. That's like 900 videos. 900 videos, back to back to back. And for roughly 840 of those videos, I got maybe 5 to 10 views. Sometimes a video would get a few more, but I did it for 800 videos, 5 to 10 views. Now it's finally paying off, and I don't even know what to say besides thank you. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for all the love on the videos. Thank you for coming back night after night to deal with my bland white toast personality, and I don't know, getting to talk to you guys in the comments, getting to interact with you guys, it's honestly been amazing. I'm sorry for talking so much and having so much to say, but it's just like, there's so many of you now. I want to keep talking. It's insane. It's insane. Like, my dream is here. It's unfolding before my eyes. I've been trying to be quiet about it and not seem like I'm... I don't know. I hate talking about the numbers. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel right. But I do have to acknowledge it. I've been trying to keep quiet about it in videos, but I just need to say it. It's insane, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I seriously love all of you. Thank you. That being said, I know the series is over, and inevitably when a series ends, some people are going to leave, some people are going to stay, and if you happen to be leaving the channel, well, it was nice getting to know you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the series. Whenever Elden Ring DLC comes out, I'll definitely be making videos on it, so hopefully I'll see you guys return for that. We'll definitely be doing that as blind as we can. I'll try to get on it as soon as it comes out, so there's no chance for it to be spoiled for us. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully I'll see you guys return. For the rest of you, from here, I don't know, we got the Dark Souls DLC, we got Sekiro, we got Bloodborne, so hopefully I'll see you guys stick around and join me on those escapades, those adventures. We might also do some New Game Plus Elden Ring videos just to kind of hit the stuff that we missed. Speaking of which, Begin Journey 2 if now you can choose to begin Journey 2 later at the... Oh, yeah, we won't do that. Who knows? Might even fight Millennia now. Since we are still in just New Game 1 and not New Game Plus, I feel like that could be a fun little challenge, but who knows. Okay, so just for context, I'm editing the video that you just watched right now. However, I recorded that video much later in the day once everybody was awake and, you know, there was a lot of background noise. And for the video, for the most part, I was able to edit out a lot of the background noise, and you guys probably didn't even hear anything up to this point. However, during the outro, it got botched pretty bad. There was a lot of background noise going on, so I figured I'd just, like, record it the next day. Wouldn't be a proper grotesque video if there wasn't some sort of technical difficulty or just something going wrong, am I right? Anyway, as always, a shout out to the patrons, Cormus Figure, Liberty Tab, Big Daddy Matty, Desperado, Chalupasaurus Rex, Razak, Polar, Ray, Doe Webster, and Lil Mousy Bianca. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. And remember, don't go hollow.